Hi, I'm Chris. I'm trying to do a little review of this new very interesting dashcam. First of all, please excuse me for my English. I will try to do with what I have learned in the school many years ago. So in the box you have, of course, the dashcam, A118. This is much smaller than it seems on the pictures you can see on the internet. You can adjust the lens. You can hear the clicks. From this angle, so this dashcam will be this side. Windscreen will be here. This is the maximum angle, up, and you can turn it like this. So between each click it's a little loose, but it's not a problem. That don't move when driving. Very stable, more stable than the Mini 0801 or 0803. On the main unit you have a bracket. Here you can see how the bracket is mounting. The bracket is the size of the main unit. I can't show you the bracket, is sticked on my car. I will show you that later in the car. So the bracket is small, it's very flat. The windscreen is doing like this. So the bracket uses this space, a little space between my paper and the dashcam. I don't know if you see. So here we have the mini USB connector, AV connector, AV in, AV out. I never use this. It uses a micro SD card. Here's the microphone. Reset button. I have never used it. It works perfectly. With the main unit you have a bracket. You can hide the cables. So assembly like this. This is inside of the car. This is outside of the car. You put some 3M adhesive tape. Here also on the bracket, on the mount, you have an adhesive tape. There is a user manual. To be honest, I have never read any user manual of my dashcams. The charger, car charger. This is not exactly the same I have received with this A118, because the one I have received is only installed in my car. You have also some clips to attach cables, adhesive clips. Very useful. And what is provided too is a little piece of string and a screw. I don't know what's the use of the screw, but the piece of string, according to Foxhofer, is to remove the mount from the windscreen. I try to show you. You will hold the string like this, and then between the bracket, between the mount and the windscreen, you will do this to remove the adhesive tape like this. Okay, that's the first scam I see with this. It's a good idea. Here is a bracket to hide the cables. On my car, I have two cars, I will not use this bracket because I will mount the main unit very close to up of the roof, like this. You mean the roof is here? I'll put it like this, so I don't lose this extension. The bracket, you can open it. That is the windscreen side. So you will mount it with the 3M adhesive tape. You can block cables here. And then put the cover. Very easy. Oh, I see what the screw is used for. This screw with the spring, string, sorry, with the string. This screw gets here at the center. But I don't think you need it. It's assembled very good, very firm. Here's the box. You can see all the specifications of the A118 in the link in the description. It's a Novatech chipset. Nothing special on the box, not even the name of the dashcam. I'll show you what it is. Inside the box, the main unit is very good protection. So I will plug in the USB cable. I have just used an AC adapter. I think there is also a USB cable in the box, but I don't remember, I'm not certain. So you can check this in the link in the description. When I plug the power, it will start. Oh, sorry, I have not plugged the AC power. Okay, better now. So, 5 buttons. Power and shut down. To power, just press one click. One click is also make a screensaver. You see? It does not turn off the cam. To turn off the camera, you have to push for 3 seconds and release. To turn on, just one click. You can cut the microphone here, mute. The light is off. Mic on, light is on. Record button. Here is flashing rec, so it's recording now. If I push rec again, it stops recording, and rec, lights on but not flashing. Powers always stay on. When not recording, you can enter the menu. I hope you can see. You can change resolution from 1080p 720. And over is not useful. Loop recording. Can choose 3, 1, 5 minutes or off, but never set to off. HDR works very good on this camera. EV correction. Motion detection on or off. You can choose to record audio or not. Then stop, then stamp on or off. G sensor. I've set to high sensitivity. It doesn't lock any files when I'm driving, so I think this setting is good. Now you have a second menu, this one. You can set date and time. Auto power off. I've choose 5 minutes. Auto power off is not the auto power when you stop the car. When you stop the car, the camera still recording only 3 or 5 seconds, maybe 10, not more. Beep sound on or off. Language. You can see many languages available. I'm French, but I prefer staying in English because translation is sometimes not very good. Here we have TV mode, frequency 50 or 60, screensaver, you can format the SD card, return to default settings, and here is the version of the camera. So it's a very, very interesting camera because the new design allows to hide it very good into the car. It looks like it is a part of the car, not something you have added later. So now we'll go into the car and I will show you how to mount this camera with the adhesive mount. So here we are now inside of the car. You can see the mounting, the mount of the A118. Very slim, very, very slim. A118 mount like this. You put it a little upper from the mount and then go down and click. So when you mount the A118 into your car, you have to leave some space here to remove the A118. If you want to remove it, leave some space. If you don't want to remove it, don't leave space. But if you block A118 like this into your car, you can't remove it. You can't push up. So leave some space, not more, not much, sorry, not much. I will say 5 or 7 millimeters to push it up. I will say 9 millimeters, 8-9 millimeters. Only if you want to remove it. If you don't want to remove it, and avoid someone to steal, you can block it up to the roof like this. But remember, you need to remove it, leave some space. I'll come back, I will show you the bracket. So, here is the bracket. The bracket will be useful if you want to hide the A118 behind the rearview mirror. So you will put the bracket up there and A118 here. But I don't think it's a very good idea to use it here. Probably it's useful when you don't have this dark screen here. But if there is this, cables are already hidden. So A118 will be good to be used also as a rear mirror, or as a rear camera, because it's very discreet. From the outside you only see something like this. So I will plug. Oh, just one thing. To be easier mounting, you will have to replace this mini USB plug by a right angle USB plug. So if you want to mount the A118 very high cable touching the roof, so with a right angle cable like this, you can put the A118 more up. So as you can see, it's very easy to mount and unmount. So I will turn the key of the car. You can also see Mini 0803 and the G1W at the right. So I will show you what it looks on the outside, from the outside. Sorry, my English is still very poor. So I have put some white adhesive tape. Sorry. I have put white adhesive tape because it was the cheap adhesive tape I had to make this test. You can see the 0803 at the left and the A118 on the right. So as you can see, it doesn't look like a camera if you don't pay attention to this. I will try to make more light. Oh, now I have some reflect. Okay, so with black tape or invisible tape, transparent, it will be very discreet. Especially if you mount it just at the bottom of the rear view mirror. Or you can mount it also to the rear of the car. I will show you what it looks like. If you mount it at the rear, you will mount it like this. So imagine it's either the rear window of the car. You will put your A118 just here, leaving some space to remove it and to let the cable here. And outside, this is what it looks like. I will turn the lens a bit. Here. So as you can see, it is still discreet on the rear window too. You can't figure it's a camera, or you can think it is only a camera for parking, you know? So sorry, my review wasn't as good as I thought before. Technoman will do a better review, I think. I have some work to make as good review as him. I've not talked about quality. Quality is very, very good. Is as good as G1W. Sorry, problem with the mount of the camera. So, quality is, as I said before, as good as G1W and G1WH. HDR is working great. Very contrasted pictures. Light is very good at night too. Very, not very, but slightly better than the 0803. The only drawback is the lack of GPS for the A118. Apart from this is a very, very good camera. The best camera I have in terms of picture quality. 0803 will be better because it has GPS. But if I don't need a GPS, I think I will choose the A118. So I hope this review, I hope you will be interested by this review. I've done my best, but it's not easy for me, as you can see. So see you into the forum. Bye bye.